Hello everyone, welcome to the Binding of Isaac, and I got my controller working again, so hopefully that means this run will go a lot more smoothly than the last run, which was played on a keyboard. It was really a sketch fest. Let's random. I've been thinking we should maybe go with the random for a little while, and see how that works out for us. Because, well, it adds a bit of excitement and intrigue to when you actually get to pick your characters, so why not? So we get to play with Samson, which is probably my third favorite character, I gotta say, after Judas and Cain. And, you know, Isaac is maybe 4. Isaac is just kind of boring, though, so that's why I'm not the biggest fan. We'll take Judas's tongue. Judas's tongue almost never comes into play, though. I guess I have had devil deals where I couldn't afford the red heart cost, but it's very rare. So it's unlikely that Judas's tongue is even going to be a factor in this game. I guess it could happen, but I've only come across, you know, in the 150 plus Rebirth runs I've played, I've only come across maybe 2 or 3 where I went into a devil deal and there's more red hearts than I could afford and items that I wanted to buy. So, yeah, whatever. Alright, so we got hit here, but that's completely fine on the first floor. I don't need to earn a devil deal and get a slight damage up, which is just why I love Samson so much and why this really makes it a great character and like pushes him above Isaac, Maggie, and the rest of those dudes for me, personally. Oh man, this is not going well. Well, as long as we don't die. The first 3 hits you get like 0.5-ish damage up, and the last 3 hits that you take with Bloody Rage, you get much more damage up. So getting hit, you know, 4, 5, and 6 times is actually more rewarding. Ball Steel, let's do it. We'll end party, okay. That's fine. You know, it would have been nice to use it on the boss this floor, especially if the boss is someone like Pin, but you can't win them all. You can win most of them, but you can't win all of them. Okay, so this guy frightens me just a little bit. We still haven't gone to our item room, right? Yeah, I think we might want to backtrack for that, but we'll fight the boss first. So famine is going to be nice. Hopefully we'll pick up a cube of meat here rather than a ball of bandages. The cube meat is better, in my opinion. I guess it might change for some people, but the cube meat has a bigger hitbox, so it blocks more tears than the ball of bandages does. I think they do about the same damage orbital-wise, but I'm not sure on that. It could be slightly different, for all I know. Anyway, Famine's going down fairly fast, I guess. Much faster than he would with, like, the base tier damage, if I hadn't been hit at all with the Bloody Lust, which is just one of the best items in the game, in my opinion. It's so good, because... Oh, okay, awesome. We got a cube of meat. Exactly what I wanted. If you can get an IV bag with this item, I mean... in a good amount of health, you've pretty much won the run right there. So IV bag is good. That's one strategy, is to really try to get 5 cents before you head down to the second floor, and we haven't really had an option to do that unless our item room contains the quarter or something like that. It's unlikely that we're going to get 5 cents here, but you know, nickel could drop, or a bomb. Bomb's nice as well. Ooh, I'm a fan of this. So all stats up. And I believe this is a true all stats up. I know in the original game, well, it's probably missing something. Usually when an item says all stats up, it's a lie, and it's not increasing all stats. It's just increasing like all but 1. But yeah, in the original game, it actually decreased speed instead of increasing speed, so it wasn't an all stats up. But SMB Superfan, awesome item. And there's a Tinted Rock. We just have to not get hit here, and then blow open that Tinted Rock and get a Spirit Heart and the Sea Cleaner alert. Well, you know, it wouldn't be a Uncle Zunky Isaac run if we didn't have a Sea Cleaner alert. Alright, so let's take the pill. Puberty. Okay, I was worried it was gonna be a bad trip right after I'd picked up that Spirit Heart, but we're good. We're good. Don't even worry about it. Left hand. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the left hand over Judas's tongue, so we'll go with that. I have 3 red hearts. So if we earn a devil deal on this floor, we should be completely fine. And picking up the left hand this early on in the game, please don't be bad trip. Speed down. That's okay. I just got to speed up with the SMB Superfan, so our speed should be roughly back to base. I know that's not exactly how speed ups and speed downs work, because you know, different items and pills give you different increments of speed ups and speed downs, but it's around that. Alright, so I'd like to run into my item room. I'm not going to risk that. I always hit myself on the spikes, like 100% guaranteed, and I'd really rather not lose the Spirit Heart. So, well, I guess there have been a couple times where I didn't hit myself in the spikes, but let's just say it's usually happens. Okay, this room is awesome. It's a lot better than a similar looking room with the Molabooms. The Molabooms are kind of jerks, but these guys are not too bad. I mean, these are one of the few enemies in the game that just run away from you and really have no interest in doing damage to you. And I wish more enemies were like that, but then I guess the game wouldn't be terribly challenging. I'm not even sure how those enemies are supposed to be terribly challenging, but I am a bit stuffed up because I just woke up. But I'm committed. I'm doing this Isaac run and Loki's horns. Alright, well, let's just hope that we don't get something like... I thought I fired out of the diagonals there. Yeah, Loki's horns is pretty bad, but with a few luck ups, you do fire in all 4 directions like every time, so there's that, you know, it's kind of nice, but it can be dangerous. Like, for example, I'm standing pretty close to these TNTs, and the Loki's horns can set the TNTs off and can damage me by doing that, so that's why there's a little bit of danger involved with Loki's horns. Oh, this guy's scary. There we go, got him. And also, if you pick up something like, what's it called, Ipecac, for example, that does stack with Loki's horns, so it fires Ipecac shots in all 4 directions, and, you know, obviously that's going to be pretty scary unless you have, you know, resistance to bomb damage or something like that, but, okay, I think that went fairly well. Alright, let's just not fight the Haunt, and we should have a pretty much guaranteed Devil Room. If we do fight the Haunts, well, I'll do my best. Okay, we fight Pin instead. I feel much more comfortable fighting the Pin than fighting the Haunt, to be honest with you. Alright, so Pin is, like, mostly-ish dead. And I know mostly-ish isn't a very good term of measurement, but it's what I got, man. Okay, so we're going to pick up Blood Clot, which is a fairly solid item, I'd say. 3 red chest devils. Guppies, something. Alright, no guppies, but 4 pills. Balls of Steel, good. Explosive Diarrhea, you know. As long as I don't get hit by it, that's completely fine. I'm going to pass on the speed down, and we'll take a paralysis. So, all in all, from that, we essentially got a Balls of Steel pill from the entire Devil Room, so, yeah. A Devil Room that paid out with 2 Soul Hearts. I've had better. I've had worse, though. I have had worse Devil Rooms. Not going to lie to you. Alright, so the Blood Clot is pretty awesome. +1 damage up every other shot. Well, it's out of 1 eye, so it's every other shot for every character except for Kane, and with Kane, it's just a 50% chance. Dang, man. Dang. Also, that was a champion, so, I think I took a full hardo damage there, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, you can die. Just chill on the wall. That's pretty much the only way to avoid taking damage in this room, unless you're just incredibly pro at your dodging. But for the normal Isaac player, you have to stick on the wall there to avoid damage in that particular room. So, yeah, that's what I do at least. Oh, no! Alright, well, there's a lot of flies there. At least we're getting some damage up out of it. That's the best thing with Samson. With every other character, it's like, dang it, man, I took damage. I'm so disappointed in myself. You know, that sort of thing going on, you know, self-flagellation. But with Samson, you're like, oh, I took damage, but hey, you know, I'm getting damage back in return. And that's why I love Samson. And man, my tears are looking quite sizable right now, which is nice. And I always struggle with this room as well, because, you know, it's just really hard to dodge the boom flies with all the spikes in the room. I'm sure there's a good way to do it. I just haven't found out what that is yet. But yeah, like, my damage is really, really good after getting hit so often, so that's the nice thing here. So we're down to no soul hearts, and I know it's not, you know, terribly likely we'd earn a Devil Room anyway, because, do I blow up mushrooms? Well, we just got a bomb, so let's try it. I would like a Balls of Steel pill. Okay, well, we blew up 4 mushrooms and got nothing, so that was a sign that that was probably the wrong play, but I went for it. So we just have to not get hit the rest of this floor, and even though the Devil Deal chance is rather slim, you know, we'll have a chance. Oh, well, there we go. Not any longer. This is another kind of tricky room to dodge with the spiders, just because you're trying to dodge the tears and the spiders at the same time. Can be difficult. One thing is I really don't play Rebirth nearly as much as, like, when it first came out, I was playing every day. You know, 1 or 2 runs a day. and now it's like 1 or 2 runs a week, so it's a little bit harder to stay up on the game doing that. Alright, here's our item room finally. Well, we'd like some more good luck. I mean, we already got the SMB Superfan, which is, you know, one of the better items you can get from an item room, so I don't know really what I'm expecting here, but okay. Bobby Bomb. Homing Bombs, it's fairly solid. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing particularly amazing about it, but definitely nothing wrong with it. If you can get another bomb synergy, like Mr. Mega or Poison Bombs, it becomes a lot better, of course. I do like homing bombs quite a bit when it's like that. Little Chad can go quite nicely if we get a blood bank and get it to pay out with an IV bag, and then use that to just boost our damage. That's the only use I can think of it, though. Oh, we actually got an Angel Room out of that. Wow, we had very little chance, and we get Holy Mantle. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. That was some incredible luck. I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll fight the Angel statue just for fun, and I know it does make Angel Rooms more common, but the last time I had an Angel Room run, we actually got Sacred Heart, and none of you saw it because, well, maybe some of you saw it, but not very many of you saw it because it was actually on stream. I don't believe it was uploaded to YouTube. I'm pretty sure it was not. But yeah, we did get Sacred Heart the last Angel Rooms run, so it made me feel a lot better about Angel Rooms, and we had really good damage. So I believe picking up the key piece changes Angel Rooms from about a 60% chance to about a 70% chance. Like, don't quote me on those exact numbers, but that is what I've heard. So yeah, we're much more likely to get the Angel Rooms now. And of course, if we just get one Devil Room and then take it, we're back to Devil Rooms. But, oh dear. Oh dearie me. This room can be an adventure. This one, like, pushes my dodging skills to the limit. Alright, so. Oh, I'm so nervous. You can just hear, like, the nervous laugh going on. I think I hit one of the dudes with a Loki's horn shot, though, which is pretty awesome. It's not something you get to see every day. Alright, come on, just pop up. Okay, there's one down. One down. It becomes that much easier now. I mean, we've already earned our Angel Room on this floor, so, I mean, taking red heart damage isn't the biggest deal, other than, you know, death. Avoiding death is always nice. It's something I try to do on a daily basis. Alright, let's see if there's... Oh, there can't be an arcade, because I came down to this floor with, like, 0 cents, but, I believe this dude drops Shoop to Whoop. Like, I'd take Shoop to Whoop over not having a space per item. I'd say it's better. So we'd do that. It's definitely not like a significant upgrade, but it's something. Just drop me something. You know, keys, bombs, that's fine. As long as I don't get hit in the MV fight, you can't be too mad. Like, it's not pleasant, but, you know, not taking damage is completely fine. Oh, red chest. Alright, this could be good. Soul Hearts? Dang. Well, if it was Soul Hearts, that would have been a pretty awesome payout, but not quite. Alright, let's head down to the next floor. This floor, I would say, is fairly successful, getting Holy Mantle. You know, you can't hope for a whole lot better than that on a floor. Okay. No Soul Hearts. I was just hoping to go down to the next floor with Soul Hearts, as slim as our Angel Room chance is going to be, because we just got one. 2 floors in a row, in fact. You know, not an Angel Room 2 floors in a row, but after boss payout, you know, room thing, 2 floors in a row. You know, I'm getting a little bit greedy here, so we'll destroy these guys. Yeah, no problem with the challenge rooms. It's still fairly early on, so honestly, if you're in any need of consumables, it's probably a wise idea to go ahead and do them. So we got little Chad pay now. We still, dang man, we still don't have enough cents for an arcade to spawn, and I really would like an arcade to spawn just because we're playing as Samson. Okay, there's our Soul Heart payout at the very least, but we're not gonna have any money going down to the next floor. That's the worrying thing here. But that's fine. I mean, I'm surprised we've only picked up 2 cents this entire run through 3 floors. Like, that's just strange, I guess. Okay, that's a boss challenge room, so we can't go in there. If it was a regular challenge room, we could. Okay, so my damage is significantly lowered now that we went down to the next floor and bloody Lust reset, but that's okay. You know, I'm sure we'll take some hits on this floor, and I'm sure we'll get damage again. This is why you want to have an IV bag, because immediately as you enter down on the floor, you can just use it 6 times, and suddenly you have just incredible damage, and it really works out quite well. Alright, you're done, son. What's this? The Fool. Alright. We're not really on pace to get a boss rush, but of course, you know, when I play the Isaac, I almost never am. Unless I get really powerful very early on, I never ever get boss rushes, which is okay. Okay, we gotta remember not to come back into that room, because I'll get GG'd by that massive troll bomb if we do. Alright, look out for this guy. I mean, the Fool, I guess, is useful for getting in curse rooms on a normal run, but we have Holy Mantle, so it's not really useful for that either. So I don't really know what we could use the Fool for in this run, but not a whole lot is my estimation there. Okay, so this room is a little bit sketchy. Sometimes if you can get the green guys to blow up mushrooms, that can be fun. Oh, I thought he would hit one there, but I guess not. So sometimes I like to risk it. I like to risk it, and, you know, kind of chill out close to the mushrooms so the bomb dudes can blow them up. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because I guess we do have Holy Mantles, so we could take one hit from the bomb and still be surviving and thriving. Let's try it. Let's try one bomb here and get a magic mush. Because why not? We have a pill we haven't seen before. Range up. And this is speed down. Yeah. I remember. I wasn't a fan of the ice cream colored pill. What do we got here? Nothing. Alright, well, mushrooms have been a little bit stingy this run, but that's fine. You know, I got that 1 balls of steel pill, and that's, if you get at least 1 balls of steel pill and like a stat up, like we just got with the range up, that's fairly okay. That's really all you need in a run. A pill is all you need. That battery, of course, would be useful, but we just don't have anything to use it on. No space per item as of yet. Okay, so I could take the 1 hit. I don't want to take any more hits, though. 1 hit per room with the Holy Mantle. That's how it goes. That's how the math turns out. Okay, item room time. Now, I'm just a little bit sketched out of going back through that spike room with the shooting dudes at the same time. I'm really quite a chicken when it comes to that particular room, but that's fine. We'll find a way. I mean, I do have Holy Mantle, so I can just, you know, run over the spike, and then I'll be fine as well. Shop is just not going to happen with 2 cents, unfortunately, but our item room is going to be... Oh boy, do I want this? Do we make it happen? Does the Libra dream? Well, we've only had like 1 damage up. The problem is I don't know if this affects Bloody Lust. If it does affect Bloody Lust, like, this is bad, and I don't want it, but let's go for it. Every single run I've had with Libra has turned out quite nicely, except for the first time I ever picked it up, which was horrible, but we won't talk about that. So Libra basically rebalances the stats, but it makes... And every single time that you pick up a stat up of any kind, it gives a small stat up to every stat except for luck and something else. But yeah, it doesn't affect luck, and I believe there's another stat it doesn't affect. Maybe it's just luck. I don't know. But yeah, basically every single time you pick up any sort of item that upgrades your stats in any way, it rebalances all your stats over again. So that speed up and this range up were just very, very, very slight damage ups as well. So, you know, that's kind of cool. So it's good basically if you pick up a bunch of items that are not damage ups, because it gives you damage up from them. But if you pick up a ton of damage ups, it gives you significantly less damage up from those items. So that's when it can be bad. So it's kind of a gamble item. If you know, get a run with a bunch of devil rooms and a bunch of, you know, items like the Mark and the Pact, then you probably don't want Libra. But since we're on angel rooms anyway, that's kind of why I thought, hey, maybe this might be okay. And if you pick up soy milk with Libra, it becomes, you know, pretty much the most overpowered thing you'll ever see. It's just insane. It's the destroyer of worlds, essentially. I don't want the Liberty Cap. I would rather have left hand. Okay, that's not the secret room. Boss is going to be down here fairly quick. So, I believe we've only had the 1 damage up. Well, we've had Blood Clot as well, but I don't think Blood Clot is affected by Libra. But, other than that, we've only had SMB Superfan as our only damage up. So, Libra should not be that punishing right now. But I'm really, really, really hoping for soy milk. And that's actually why it would be nice to get a boss rush, because we'd have like 4 additional chances at soy milk, but we're just not going to make it, unfortunately. A little too slow this run, but it would be awesome to, you know, get a boss rush. Like, that would be the play in a run like this. Get to boss rush as fast as possible, and 4 chances at soy milk and 4 chances at pretty much a guaranteed 1 run. Alright, so we're done here, almost-ish. Die. Alright, let's go in. I guess Libra must balance out your damage multiplier as well, because why soy milk hurts you, because it lowers your damage multiplier by a ton. And I guess soy milk changes that, so your damage multiplier is back to 1, so you're just firing... I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. I gained a red heart. It looks like I gained a slight tears up as well, and my tears look about the same size. So I believe I just gained health and tears up, and didn't lose any damage. And if that's the case, man, I am A-okay with that experimental treatment. You know, like, experimental treatment has been nice to me. You know, I've had the occasional experimental treatment. I almost always take it, by the way. Like, it's an RNG item. It can be really good. It can be really bad, just depending. But, man, like, I swear, a lot of people talk down about this item, but I almost always take it, and it almost always, like, either is a positive or just doesn't have a large negative effect on me. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just luck, but... Or maybe the item is actually good. Who knows? But, you know, Curse of the Lost kind of sucks on this floor, but that's okay. We'll get through it. We'll find a way. Through the fire and the flames. Oh, darn. Well, you know, that's... The D4 has appeared in the basement. What? Okay, I guess because I blew up enough gambling machines caused the D4. Because I knew there was an achievement unlocked from blowing up enough of those. So I think the D4 is the one that rerolls enemies in a room. I'm not sure, man. It might be the one that rerolls your build, actually. I'm not sure if that's the D4 or the D10, though. Yeah, now that I think about it, I believe the D4 rerolls your build. So, like, every single time, you can use the D4, like, every 6 rooms, and every single time it randomizes most of your items that you have already. So, it can be a really interesting item to play with, to say the least. Very, very interesting. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, we'll take Spider Bite. That's pretty good. So, I'm excited to use the D4. It's really fun when you get an Eden run, and you get the D4, like, right away as you first start out, and you can just constantly randomize your build until eventually you get a build that's so bad that you literally cannot beat rooms. Or a build that's so good that you just destroy the game. So yeah, that can be fun. So we gotta do that sometime. Ooh, Maggie's Faith. I can't pick it up though. Lemon Party. I think I'll stick with the Empress. As good as Lemon Party is against, like, you know, bosses that... I'm just gonna do the safe one and lay a bomb here. It's possible to get 3 fires by laying a bomb here, but it's just risky and you have to... It has to be completely perfect, otherwise, you know, you don't blow up anything. Or you only blow up 1 fire, I should say, which is less than 2, I've been told. Still gotta, you know, check my facts on that. But, as you can see, it's looking like Spider Bite is doing some work for us here. Really slowing down the leeches, making this room significantly easier. It'd be really funny if some of these rooms that extend off in the distance where you can't see unless you have flight had doors on either side and you had to have flight to proceed through them. You know, just little bonus doors, not doors that were required to finish the floor or anything like that, but that'd be fun. Okay, another dead end. There's a dead end on the rise. That's okay, though. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I get really freaked out because it looks like the guts is going directly towards me, but then it turns at the last second. Because that's what they're programmed to do. They always follow the same pattern. Oh man, I want to use the Empress here so bad, but I'm going to save it for the boss. Alright, Chub just charges across the thingy. I believe he can only cross the middle of the room here if it's on a charge. I don't believe he'll go across it normally. So that's fun. You can just stand here and feel safe about yourself. I'm not sure if he can, like, target you from the other side of the room. So I guess this is a really cheap way to beat the room, just standing here if you get them both on the same side and they can't deal damage to you. Like, hey, I'm cool with it. Why not, right? We have some more skulls to blow up, but I think I've already blown up too many skulls, and that's why I don't have any bombs at the moment. Alright, you're dead. You know, Spider Bite, of course, just destroys Chubb as well. I don't know why I'm focusing on the little dude, not Chubb himself, but that's what it is. Got hit there, but Holy Mantle, it's all good. That's why I love Holy Mantle. I mean, well, there's many reasons. Mostly just because it's a really solid item. I don't remember if we've been to our item room on this floor or not, come to think of it. You know, I don't think we have, but maybe we have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got Spider Bite on the last floor, I want to say. Okay, key, not bad. I'll take it. Man, this is a slow run. I feel like I have okay damage, but the main reason for that is just almost every single floor we've had to full clear, and that's just due to me finding the boss room at the very end of the floor for, you know, whatever reason. Mostly due to not having a compass or map or anything like that, but because if I do run across the end of the floor early, and I've gone to my item room and like shop and everything like that, I will gladly just move down to the next floor right away without having to dilly-dally. Okay, item room feels like it should be around this area, or maybe the boss even. It's also a possibility. I've been told, I don't know, but I've been told that the end of the world is mighty cold. You know, I would imagine if the sun goes out, it would probably be relatively chilly. Okay, we can destroy this guy. This guy's just derping out and running into the wall for some reason. Or running into a hole in the floor, which is, you know, about the opposite of a wall. So I'm not really sure why I said that, but that's okay. Okay, here's our shop, but still only 10 cents. I've only picked up 10 cents the entire run, which is shocking and slightly disturbing. Maybe only slightly. I don't know if I've taken damage since I picked up the Holy Mantle, to be honest with you. I feel like I haven't gotten hit once. I very well could be wrong about that, but, you know, it's just, that's what it feels like to me. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, there's the damage. It came, it saw, it conquered. Oh, no. Alright, you really don't want to get hit by the traps, and I'm trying not to, but they're just everywhere. Oh, that's a tough room. That's a really tough room. Okay, we blew him up because I really wanted this red chest. Well, I didn't know it was going to be a red chest, to be honest with you, but I wanted the extra devil room chance. Okay, so at the very least we got hit like a whole bunch in that traps room, because, you know, it's just a difficult room, man, but at the very least we got some damage out of that, and we got some devil room chance, and I believe blowing up a beggar is only devil room chance. It's not, you know, devil or angel room chance, because, like, why would you blow up a beggar and get an angel room? That makes no sense. You know, beggars are nice people. They're members of the community. Blowing them up is kind of like a jerk, devilish thing to do. It's not something you expect, you know, an angel-related person to do. We're going to take red heart damage on this fight, aren't we? Oh, this fight's so difficult. It's difficult if you have really low damage. Dang. Ah. I feel really sad about that. We probably would have just won a devil room, but we lost it because jumpers are so OP. Okay, so I still have to find the item room on this floor, so let's backtrack a bit. I'm honestly not sure which way to go. Let's try this way. See how this works out. I believe there's a path down in this vicinity. Okay, so I'm really mad about that, how that boss fight went, but oh my goodness, where is the item room? Maybe we've already been to it. You know, we must have been to it, because I can't think of a single path I haven't gone down now. And if I haven't been to it, you know, so be it, I guess. We have 13 keys. Why not check out the shop, I guess? Blank card would be fun. Blank card Empress, I guess. Oh, I didn't use my Empress card on the boss fight. That's why we took red heart damage. I probably could have gotten Devil Room out of that if I, you know, just used the Empress, but I forgot we had it. So whatever. Down to the next floor we go, I guess. This is, you know, the Curse of the Lost, really. And we still have 5 cents for an arcade chance. That's, you know, the main reason why I didn't, you know, try to... Well, there's not really a whole lot we could do to get the blank card without blowing up the donation machine, but I'm not going to do that. Not yet, anyway. Not until we're completely done. Okay, so this is just a lifesaver here. This is a lifesaver. 1. Really? IV bag. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we should be at max damage now. And we have one of the best spacebar items in the game for Samson. And little Chad is actually good now. Oh, technology 2. Oh, crap. Yeah. Well, actually, technology 2 might be balanced out with Libra. I don't know about this, but technology 2 is like a huge damage down, and I believe it's a damage multiplier down as well. But Libra might balance it out. I don't know that for a fact, but maybe. Alright, so also Libra might balance out like the damage ups that we get from Bloody Lust, and if so, I really wish I didn't take this item, but I just don't know. Speed up, yeah, okay. Well, that's a damage up and tears up and everything. I guess tears up doesn't matter, because I believe technology 2, I don't know if you can get tears ups with it. Like, there's so many things about this game I still don't know with the, you know, literally hundreds of the times I've played it. I don't think there's any reason to continue on this floor, so let's just finish off here. I mean, my damage seems pretty good, but I don't know, man. I just don't know sometimes. Oh yeah, we didn't go to the shop and I have 17 cents. It's like one of the perks of using IV bag. I completely forgot. Well, you know, my damage here seems pretty solid. All right, there's an angel room. Oh, question marks. The halo. Well, we gotta fight the dude. I mean, we already got one key piece. We gotta get the second one, right? We might as well try for it. I believe I've already beaten both the dark room and the chest on Samson. Like, on hard mode with Samson, I should say. I mean, I've beaten everything with the regular characters in the regular mode, except for Azazel, which I just continue to struggle with. I guess the one nice thing about technology 2 is I'm still firing these tears, and the tears seem like they're pretty high damage. I don't know how that hit me. I was not in the path of the laser. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, that was probably a mistake to fight that, because I just took, like, all of the damage in history, but we'll go down to the next floor with the Polaroid. I don't go to Sheol that much. I'm not really sure why, because it's not the worst thing in the world, you know. It's really not that bad at all. 2 speed downs. Okay, well, I think I'll pass on that. But, you know what would make Libra really good is if, things that, wow, man, my tears are quite large. I'm just beginning to, like, realize this. Okay, what I'll do is I'll use IV bag as I get red heart drops. How about that? Yeah? Sound good to you? Sounds good to me, too. So, yeah, because we are playing on hard mode, red heart drops are a lot less common, so I have to be more cautious about using the IV bag. Like, in regular mode, red hearts are, you know, like, the most common consumable, but in hard mode, that's not really the case. They're actually kind of rare. Okay, so we'll use IV bag here, because we got the red heart drop. That's what we'll do. That's the plan, and yeah, that's, you know, it just doesn't seem like my damage increased that much at all the last floor from using 6 IV bags. So I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that Libra balances out the damage from those 2 and makes them quite bad. So I'm beginning to think Libra is a don't take with Samson, but what do I know? Alright, Tinted Rock, not bad. Not bad. A Soul Heart. It's usually what I expect from the rocks of tint. The rocks of color. At least technology 2, it's really easy to aim with. You know, I'm trying to think of, you know, positives with this item. That would be one of them. Alright, another half heart drop, and we can use an IV bag again, like this one right here. How about that? Not too shabby. I have a tendency in this room to, like, search for tinted rocks before I actually finish off the room itself. So that's one thing that I probably should try to avoid. There we go. Not bad. What do we got here? Strength. I think that's better than the Empress. I'm not sure. Like, I know Strength is a magic mushroom effect, which is more powerful than the Empress effect, but again, I don't know if Libra, like, nerfs that. We'll try Strength, I guess. See how it goes for us, and then we'll know for the future how it goes. Alright, so, I mean, my damage seems doable, for the womb at least. I don't know if this is, like, enough to kill Isaac or Blue Baby with, but, you know, when we get into the chest, we have another chance to get soy milk, which I have no idea how that's going to work with technology, too, but we'll try it. Alright, so since we have a Holy Mantle, we can go in here for free. Very funny game. And we'll get a Soul Heart. Not bad. That's why, like, that's the best thing about Holy Mantle. I mean, obviously it saves you from taking a lot of damage as well, which is nice, but, you know, free curse rooms, who's going to argue with that? There should be an item in the game that just gives you free curse rooms. You know, I would be very pleased with that. You know, I mean, it wouldn't be even as good as Holy Mantle, so there's already an item that's better in the game, so I don't think it would be game breaking or anything, but I know Flight gives you like 50% off curse rooms, but free curse rooms would be cool too. Alright, down to the... I guess it would encourage people to like full clear floors more often as well, in search of curse rooms. This guy's being kind of trollish, this fight. It's a little bit difficult to hit him just because, you know, technology too. And rocks don't go too well together. Alright, Conquest. Fair enough, I guess. It is what it is. I guess I could take the flight item. I just... yeah, I think I'd rather have the IV bag. I don't know how much I'll get to use the IV bag on the coming floors. I guess it depends on how well or poorly they go. But for now... And we still don't know if IV bag is terrible or not with Libra, but we'll roll with it a little bit longer. The entire floor up to this point, I was like talking IV bag up. Curse the Unknown is completely fine. So, you know, now that we talked IV bag up so much, we gotta get some use out of it. Please die. Okay, there we go. I don't believe any damage was taken on that room. I keep like looking at my internet indicator because the internet's out. It seems like more often than not in the mornings the internet tends to be out for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but it does that. Like it's strange, but ooh, not bad. All right, we'll do some playing on here. Try to get a better trinket than the left hand because we don't really have a chance for Guppy right now, so there's not really much point in having the left hand because we haven't touched a single Guppy piece. Like it's still possible, but I'd really like to get Curved Horn, to be honest with you. So that'd be nice. Marry and reproduce. It's one of my favorite quotes. Are we gonna get a trinket here other than Gohoof? I don't know. I'm just blowing all my money. But unless we run into a donation machine room, I don't need the money for anything else anyway. Or a beggar, I guess. There's so many like trash tier trinkets in this game. There like really is just a lot of them. It's surprising sometimes. Ooh, crystal ball. Man, do I want to take that? I kind of want to take that, man. Joker. Oh, that's so good. And the hero font. Okay, well. You know, now that I think about it, this room paid out really well for us. So we're going to have to leave behind the Empress. And man, I think we got to take crystal ball with us. I think we do. And I know that's, you know, leaving behind the potentially awesome synergy that is Ivy Bag and Little Chad, but at the same time, you know, it didn't seem like it was giving us a whole lot of damage anyway, so. But Joker is going to give us a Devil Range room on the next floor where we normally would not get one. So that's why I gotta take it. You know, I gotta take it. He's gotta take it. Yeah, alright, well, there's our secret room. It's just making sure. We could bomb our way into the boss trap room as well. I mean, we might as well bomb our way in just to look, right? We don't have to do it, but yeah, I don't really want to do that for one solitary red chest, not when we have 0 guppy pieces this late in the run. If we had like 2 guppy pieces, or maybe even 1 guppy piece, I would consider it, but not with 0. Paralysis. Puberty. Wow. You know, 2 of the pills that kind of like do nothing. Interesting. yeah, we are going on the correct path to the boss. So Crystal Ball is going to be really, really cool because we'll get free cards or Spear Hearts, and we'll know which way to go. I love knowing which way to go. It's just awesome. It's really great for the Cathedral as well, because the Cathedral is probably the least pleasant floor if you have to do the entire thing, but with the Crystal Ball, we won't have to do the entire thing unless there's a very, very unfortunate floor layout, I guess. Okay, and a Spirit Heart, so we should be at or very close to max HP now, which is nice. Always a fan of that. What's in here? More Spirit Hearts. Yeah, I can't even take them. Look at that. Although there's a fairly decent chance that I might need them after the mom boss fight here. So, providing I don't take any more than 2 hits on the mom boss fight, or providing I only take 2 hits and don't take any more than that. I think I just said the same thing twice. I apologize. Yeah, we should be set here. Alright, I can get hit twice, and then I can refill my HP and go down to the next floor with max HP, maximum hit points, which I'm pretty excited about, to tell you the truth. Or maybe we just aren't going to get hit at all, which is kind of funny, because in the last run, all I needed to do to like win the boss fight here, not win the game, but just win the boss fight here, was to not get hit at all, and I couldn't manage that. Don't stop till you don't get hit at all. Oh, there we go. Not bad. Alright, so there is going to be an engine room. And, well, I mean, I guess we could blow up the fires. What's the point? I'm at max HP. So there isn't really a point. So look at this. You know, we don't have the strongest damage this run. It's solid. It's not awful. I mean, for technology, too, don't get me wrong. For having the item technology, too, this is really good damage. It's just that that's quite the disclaimer there at the same time. Like, you know, Sloth doesn't have much HP, and it takes a solid, you know, 10, 12 seconds of pouring a laser into him to actually kill him. So, the Empress. Yeah, let's just check this out. Oh, it's greed. Fair enough. Let's just do this. Dang, man. Dang. I think one of those is a range up, though, so it's a slight thing. Right? No. We don't know what... Oh, bad trip. What a jerk. Oh, we fight Super Greed now. What a jerk. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Serves me right for teleporting out of a greed fight, I guess. I was hoping, like, I knew it places you back in the secret room after you exit the devil room there, after that Joker card, but I was just hoping that greed would be despawned or something, but nope. But that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to use the crystal ball, and we have Chariot or Empress. I think Empress is the play here. We could, you know, no thanks, no. I have zero interest in doing this room. So we're going to take the chicken way out, like I do most rooms. Like, don't chastise me on that, but I do almost every room, but occasionally if there's a room that's just no thank you, on the cathedral or, you know, well, any floor really, I will bomb my way out. Not so much on a regular floor, because you never know, there might be an item room attached to that room or something that you might want to access. Alright, we shouldn't get hit twice, so, you know, Holy Mantle is just the carry in this run. You know, if we didn't have Holy Mantle, we'd probably be, well, we wouldn't have any Soul Hearts at this point. We'd probably be, you know, fine on the Red Hearts because we have Little Chad, but we would be in a much worse situation. For shizzle. Alright, so Pestilence can be tricky at times, but this fight is looking okay. Yeah, had it in for him. Bad trip, no thanks. Lemon Party. Well, the next 2 bosses we fight have flight, so, well, I want that Empress card back, but we'll see. See how the overall thing goes here. Oh, don't hit me. Dang it. Well, we got some damage up out of that, at the very least. We'll be able to use Crystal Ball after next room, and hopefully I'll get my Soul Heart back after that as well. Alright, I'll take my Empress card back. Thank you very much. Okay, just don't get hit here. I got hit immediately after saying that. Well, I just don't want to lose any more health, because then I can use the Crystal Ball after this, hopefully get a Soul Heart out of it or something like that, and we'll be good to go. Alright, he's going to Brimstone Laser, and I'm going to bring him down. Okay. There's our Soul Heart, and we're at full health. Range up. Slight stat up to everything, because of Libra, and we'll check here and here. So it's time for our Isaac fight. And I did remember to use the Empress card this time, so... Because last time we had an Empress card, remember I just completely forgot that it existed, and that was very unfortunate. Dang. Well, that's okay. Should be okay here. For this fight, at least. I don't know about the next floor, you know. This isn't one of those runs where I can completely for sure say this is a one run yet. Actually, I'd say there's a pretty good chance it's not going to be, depending on our item luck on the chest. Dang. Oh, man. Oh, and we have to remember to drop the left hand as well, of course. Which I, will try to remember to do after this fight. But yeah, before we go down to the next floor, we gotta drop that left hand. Just keep saying it, and it will come true. I'm lucky that we have enough speed to get out of the way of that attack. Because sometimes I do this fight and just don't have enough speed for it. There we go. Alright, so the rest of the fight should be fairly free. Took a bit of damage, but, you know, who knows. If we get, like, a rosary on the chest. Dang, I just walked into that, didn't I? It's not cool. Alright, well, we're almost done here. We got, like, 5 damage ups from this fight as well, so he should really be going down. My tears are looking quite sizable, so... There we go. Alright, goodbye, Isaac. Almost? There we go. Alright, drop the left hand. Do it. Alright. No left hand, down to the next floor. And honestly, if I didn't immediately think about that in the Isaac boss fight, I probably would have brought the left hand down to the next floor with me. Hey! And we could fight the Super Devil. I'm not going to because I would die, but... yeah, we're nowhere near powerful enough to do that right now, but hey, we got ourselves a chance, right? I think there was an achievement for beating Super Devil. I don't think there is an achievement for dying to him, though, so I don't think there's any reason to go in there, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever opened that up, personally, just because, well, I almost never get Angel Rooms. Like, it's very rare. I almost always earn the Devil Room on the second floor, and I almost always buy an item from it, so it's not even that often where we even see Angel Rooms. Much less go for blowing up the statues. Alright, this should be fine. This should be completely fine. I'm just waiting for another crystal ball recharge, and then we'll know. I might as well take Abel. There's no reason not to, right? He's not going to hurt you. I mean, he can... There are rare instances where he can push your bombs, or push enemy bombs into you, or push your bombs out of the way, and stuff like that, but it's very unlikely that he's actually going to have a negative effect on you. I'm just going to take out Pestilence first, because I think he is lower HP than War, but he was lower. Alright, War, buddy, I'm sorry to say it, but you're going to die. How does it feel? Being the guy that dies. Well, this room's unfortunate, but Spider Bite helping me out here. Yeah, slowing the dudes. And this is how you fight Gertie Jr. You have Spider Bite or something along those lines. Alright, so now we know. Well, we pretty much have to do the entire floor anyway. But that's how it goes sometimes. So yeah, we know which way to go to the boss, but it's only going to save us like 1 or 2 rooms. As long as I get some items and chests with, you know, good item payouts in them, I'm not even going to be that mad. So we got a shield there from Celtic Cross. Don't worry, I'm not getting like the Polaroid effect with 6 red hearts. That's Celtic Cross. Oh, I was going to say Joker would have been nice. Joker would have been real good right now. But that is not the case. A payout from Super Gluttony here would be nice. I'd be happy with that. Like, we got plenty of red hearts in the floor to fill them if we get lard here. We don't get it, but we do get a soul heart, so that's, you know, like almost as good. Actually, red hearts are pretty much the way to go on the last floor unless you're all soul hearts and have Polaroid invincibility, but otherwise you do want red hearts so you can refill them and all. Alright, lots of teratomas. No problem. That's the nice thing about technology too. It just destroys the spiders. Don't have much of a chance at all. Like, it's very, very good for this particular room. Yeah, and we just have, like, no chance of taking damage here. I really like a chest payout, though. Like, I was getting lots of chests when I had the left hand equipped. I don't think the left hand equipped has anything to do with it, but now we're getting coins. What's with that? Okay, well, this is the way to go, it looks like. Who do I kill last? I guess it doesn't really matter, because there isn't a gluttony in this room. Normally, you'd want to kill him last. Unless you're on all soul hearts, I suppose. I guess we kill Sloth last just because you can drop a card, and that's more useful. Oh, okay. We'll use the Wheel of Fortune and blow it up. Because that can give you an item. Well, it does give you an item. Okay, sure. Pisces. Tears up and knockback shot. And I don't believe we get a knockback shot with Piercing Shot. Because we have Piercing with Technology 2. But a Tears up is fine. Or a... all stats up, I should say, because of Libra. And here's another free item, so why not? Yeah, Infestation 2. Spawns a spider every single time we kill an enemy. It's generally pretty good, although not as good, I guess, on the final floor here, because we're mostly fighting bosses and don't get to kill a whole lot of things. Alright, Gluttony last. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. And, oh yes. Well, did we do it? Do we go balls deep? Man. I don't know how this is going to work with Technology 2 and Ludovico Technique. This might be like a horrible decision. But, we'll try it. Alright, we'll try it. Okay, yeah, this is looking fine. I was worried that it would have, you know, the worst damage of all time, Ludovico Technique. So a little bit concerned about that, but no, this looks like it's completely fine. Item? Scorpio or Capricorn? Yeah, Capricorn. We're getting, like, all of the astrological signs. Like, we haven't had Scorpio or Cancer, but we've had, like, all of the rest, I think. We've had Gemini, Libra, Pisces, and now the one we just picked up, Capricorn. Yeah, like lots and lots of astrological sign items, which is fine with me because most of them are pretty good. I guess we haven't had the one that like gives you HP up, but I forget what that one's called. The one that gives you a chance for portal. Never mind. Okay, item. Last item before we go in? No. Okay, well, we should be fine on this fight anyway. Ludovico Technique is actually pretty good on the blue baby. Because, you know, for the first half of the fight, he just kind of chills there, and you can just let Ludovico Technique chill with him. Look at that. Easy mode. Yes, sir. How are you liking this, blue baby? Yeah? No? Okay, well, that's the run. Thank you guys for watching. I think that was a fairly solid run. That's like one of the easiest runs I've ever had that wasn't insanely overpowered. Like, I didn't think we were insanely overpowered anyway. We killed everything fairly easily, though. Had lots of HP the entire run, though, which helps. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Farewell.